Hello and welcome to Forex.Academy, the #1 website for Forex and crypto education and analysis. In today's edition, we're going to be discussing what is an STO. STO is an acronym that stands for Security Token Offering. Crowdfunding in cryptocurrency started with ICOs, while STOs came as a necessity. Similar to an ICO, an investor exchanges their funds and gets a token in return. However, there are differences between ICOs and STOs. Unlike an ICO, a security token represents an investment contract into an underlying investment asset such as stocks, bonds, funds, real estate investment trusts, or even cryptocurrencies. A security is a financial instrument that holds some type of monetary value. This means that, simply put, securities are investment products that are backed by real-world assets. A security token, therefore, represents the ownership information of the aforementioned investment product rather than having an inherent value by itself. Investing in traditional assets can now be improved by recording the investments on a blockchain rather than being written on a document. As many people try to describe ICOs and STOs by comparing them to IPOs, we will do the same. STOs are a hybrid between ICOs and more traditional IPOs because of their overlap with both methods of investing fundraising. STO versus ICO. These two offerings are quite the same, but the token characteristics are different. STOs are asset-backed and are required to comply with regulatory governments. Most ICOs, on the other hand, have their tokens declared as a utility token. Token utility gives users access to the native platform or the decentralized applications. The purpose of the coin, therefore, is for usage and not for investment. Due to not having to comply with any regulation whatsoever, the barrier to entry for companies to launch an ICO is much lower. Launching an STO can be quite a difficult task, as the intention is to offer an investment contract under securities law. Therefore, the platforms launching the STO have to have their project comply with the regulators from day one. STO versus IPO. STOs and IPOs have quite a similar process once again, but STOs issue tokens on a blockchain while IPOs issue share certificates on traditional markets. Although both IPOs and STOs are regulated offerings, IPOs happen only when private companies want to go public. Through the IPO process, they raise funds by issuing their company shares to accredited investors. When it comes to STOs, tokens that represent a share of an underlying asset are issued on the blockchain to accredited investors. These assets can very well be shares of a company, but they can also be any other form of asset, such as a share in the ownership of a property, fine art, investment funds, etc. STOs are also more cost-effective than IPOs, as they do not have to deal with the brokerages and investment bankers' fees. IPOs, however, have to. STOs would still have to pay lawyers and advisors, but they wouldn't have to pay people for the access to the market. The administration that happens after the STO fundraising finishes is also more cost-effective than that of an IPO. STO regulation. As with ICOs, STO regulation very much depends on the individual jurisdictions. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, is surely the biggest and the most vocal regulator on this issue of how a security token is defined. They are also one of the key factors in deciding whether or not certain tokens are utility or security tokens. ICOs will be considered a security if they fall under the definition of an investment contract, the SEC stated. This definition comes from the Howey test, which stated that an investment contract is an investment of money in a common enterprise with reasonable expectation of profits to be derived from the entrepreneurial or managerial efforts of others. Tokens that pass this test by qualifying for all of the attributes are security tokens. If they fail the test, they are utility tokens. The world's outlook on STOs. The world has not agreed on its stance on STOs yet. Many countries have even banned STOs, while other countries are not yet clear on how to regulate STOs. As an example, the Thailand Securities and Exchange Commission concluded that Thai-related STOs launched in an international market break the law. However, in an article by the Bangkok Post, Deputy Secretary of the Thai SEC indicated that the Commission has not yet decided how and if to regulate STOs. In conclusion, tokenization of securities is clearly a step forward in terms of technological progress. However, it is clear that the road will not be a smooth one. Countries will have to decide on how to regulate STOs in order for them to reach their maximum potential. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and comment down below if there's anything you'd like us to cover in future, or if you would like to discuss the topics we have covered. Have a great day.